Tonight, we're learning which COVID-19 vaccine will most likely make the biggest impact in our rural communities. And it may not be the first one approved because of how it's stored and distributed. ABC 15's Cameron Polam shares the latest on the search for the right vaccine.
While the Pfizer vaccine may be the first out of the gates, injected into the arms of our frontline healthcare workers and those most vulnerable,
I think that the first phase is going to look very different from the second phase.
it will be the Moderna vaccine, also seeking final approval, that brings immunity to the smaller communities scattered around the state. Dr. Stephanie Jackson, Senior Vice President with Honor Health.
The very earliest vaccines will be given likely at these mass vaccination sites.
That's because the Pfizer vaccine must be stored at minus 80 degrees Celsius in expensive, uncommon, ultra-low freezers.
That vaccine has very significant cold storage requirements, and so only systems with certain freezer capabilities are going to be able to administer that vaccine.
Both the Pfizer vaccine and Moderna vaccine have proven 95% effective in phase 3 trials, but Moderna's storage requirement is the game changer, stored at between 2 and 8 degrees Celsius.
That one is a freezer vaccine, but it's not ultra cold. So that opens it up.
Kelly Fine is the CEO of the Arizona Pharmacy Association. She says rural areas will depend on local pharmacies for the vaccine, and having one that only requires a regular low-cost freezer is critical.
Pharmacies are located in very rural parts of the state. We have locations really in every pocket across the state, which puts us at an advantage in being able to reach those hard to reach patients.
It will also make it more widely available at doctors' offices and smaller health clinics.
As we start to get into some of the other vaccines, whether it's the Moderna vaccines or some of the other vaccines that are down further in the pipeline, those will be more accessible, I think, to rural areas or eventually to other parts of the world where they don't have a sophisticated medical system.
I'm Cameron Polam, ABC 15, Arizona.